This is part 3 of my DIY father-son garage build. Today I'm by myself, just building a set of steps out the back door. This here was more my speed of a concrete endeavor. Just building a small set of stairs, putting some rebar down into the ground with some extra rebar from the garage slab. I did forget to record the day my son and I put the house wrapper around the outside. We did that, put a brace in the window on the sidewall, and then also put 1 or 2 supports across the top of the wall just to keep them from bowing out. I also did not get a video of when I tore the frames off of this. I wanted to get it off as soon as I could, and the bottom was set up before the top, so I didn't get the camera set up. I just popped the bottom off and made sure I could clean up the edges on that, and then came back like an hour later and pulled the top framing off. Today I am cutting the rafters for the roof. I opted to do this in lieu of a truss, like a prefab truss. It was just so much cheaper, and I actually got a lot more ceiling height out of it if I just built the rafters myself. When I designed the rafters, I wanted to make sure I did not have to cut my metal roofing at all. So it was 12-foot pieces of metal roof, and I adjusted the pitch of the roof so that I would have no cuts. I could just throw a full sheet up there. And the waste out of my rafters is just a 2 9/16 inch triangle piece of scrap on each end of the board. So just looking to eliminate any kind of waste. And I felt this little jig I built on the sidewall was the easiest way for me to build these rafters. That worked out really well. Okay, we are finally setting rafters up. And as you can see, I got help now. My son's back helping me. I tried to do as much as I could myself. If I didn't need him, I just did it myself. But it's a little high, so I had to pull my truck in and actually put a step ladder in the back of the truck and then walk up onto the very top to fasten the peaks. But I think it went really smooth. It took us 2 days to set these rafters up, so this is the second day. We're just putting the last, I don't know, 10 or 12 foot section up. You can really see the extra ceiling height I got by doing my own rafters in lieu of a standard garage clear span truss. I'm glad it was cheaper to go this way, because in the end I got so much more ceiling height that I like it a lot better. Okay, the roof is up and I'm back working by myself again. Just going to build these gable walls. Now I'm on the back side. I'm gonna finish these gable walls, house wrap it, and then finish putting the cleats on top of the roof for the metal roofing. I didn't want to show the same exact process on the front, so I figured I'd show a little bit of framing and OSB on the front, and then show the house wrap finishing on the back side only. I used aluminum soffit, and I put solid up on the gables and vented on the overhangs. Sorry about the camera view. That sun comes over top the garage and it's pretty strong. We are starting the metal roof. As soon as we started to work on this roof, the rain started to come in. So we ended up stopping for a little bit and then coming back out and starting again. So it looks kind of bad now, but it's just blowing over and ending. And this process was actually the first time I ever did a metal roof like this. And I think it went pretty smooth. It's a lot of screws, but it's a pretty good product to work with. We did this whole roof in one day. The only downfall was I only put the camera up for this side. I just wanted to get the roof done, so I didn't set up the camera for the other side. But we got them both done in one day, a couple hours. I'm feeling pretty good at this point. Everything's weather tight up on the roof, and just going through and putting the soffit in. And here you can see I'm putting up the metal roofing fascia panels. Well, this will finish up part 3 of my garage build. Stay tuned for the next one. We'll be doing siding and installing the windows.